G'day guys, today we're going to go over one of the much needed vendors in the game. Let's get into it. So we have the Occultist. I get a lot of questions asking about aspects and how to unlock them, put them on gear because they're looking at a build. So we're going to go over a few things on how to first unlock them and then how to put them on gear. So with unlocking them, it's going to come down to you farming gear that is legendary that already has an aspect on it. And then you're going to go to the blacksmith and you're going to salvage the item to then unlock the aspect or upgrade the aspect if you already own it. So if we grab the item, say this one right here, and we salvage it, you'll see up here, comes up with an upgrade because I already had it unlocked. It's just going to give you a better version of that. And the way you'll know whether you get an aspect upgrade or unlock compared to just getting materials for salvaging the item is the cross swords that's in the top right hand corner of the item. So you'll see right here, we've got the one with the cross swords or that one there. So that means it's going to be the upgrade, whereas that one is just going to be material. So now that we've got a few of the aspects unlocked, when I grab this dagger and put it in and I want to put accelerating onto it, you'll soon see that it changes from that down to accelerating. It will use your forgotten souls and some cash, but once you do that,
the stars align.
You'll now see it's been changed. So crafting sigils. We can now do the dungeon ones, the Hordes, and the Undercity, which is pretty cool. The Undercity ones really get me excited because there might be something that you could do possibly in the cube that would benefit that. I wonder what that would be. But you can do the others as well. I probably wouldn't do them myself, but they are there if you do fall short and you do need to run one or anything like that. So I was saying about the Undercity ones that you could run. I wonder if there's something you could do in the cube that could make them possibly better. Now, for salvaging charms and seals, super important, not only for clearing up the bag space, but the resource that you get back from them. Now, that is what you need. So if we salvage this down, you'll see you get the Herodric resin back. So if you put that, well, if you take a certain charm to the cube, that stuff is going to become very important. In terms of with doing the seals, I wouldn't do the legendary ones, especially if you're short on cash, because if you actually come over and you go up, and if you go and you sell this thing, you're going to get a bit over 13 mil per one. So selling them, I'd be doing that if you're short on cash. But the rest of it that you're not using, I would definitely be salvaging. All right, we have possibly the most important one that the Occultist does. We've got enchanting. So if you've got an item that's near perfect and you're only missing like say one affix stat on the bit of gear, bring it here, whack that item in. So say for instance, if it's an item from another class or something and it's got willpower that you can't use on your sorcerer, you can click on that. You can enchant. It's going to use the Forgotten Souls and it's going to use cash, and it does ramp up as you keep going. But you can enchant that. Then you can change it to what, like, there'll be different options. So if I do it, say once, it's going to change to that. But then I can keep rolling that same one. Say I wanted intelligence instead. So now we've changed that item to have intelligence on it. If you need to do more than that, I'd possibly do a few things in the cube first before coming here. And one other little thing that the community told me about is if there is a GA on an item that you sort of want to lock in, I would suggest doing this. So life on hit, I want to keep life on hit on there. If I enchant it, it will bind it to that item. So when I won't make any changes. We keep it there. So it stays as a GA. It does look a bit different. But then when you go over to the cube and you want to do re-rolls and whatnot, you don't need to worry about that GA coming off. It's sort of locked it in. So little trick. I don't know if it was meant to be like that, but it definitely does work. So there we go, guys. That should be everything covered under the Occultist. If there's anything that I've missed, please leave it in the comments below. And have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.